my mother in the Lord. He said, you can't imagine that my PA smokes. Don't she ordinary smoke? Kill and quaking only she share upon it dancing. Hearty yo, but you will never know. Even one of my wife, sometimes I will use to tell my husband, anytime brief for course. Ibo mi lock my wife, oh, believe in you, I want to develop if you want lay. My husband said, yeah, let's pray for them, for God. I will join. Amen. Amen. After some time, when the whole thing now comes and say, I did so bad, and you already look when you go see back when you know what ends up. If your faith is not strong enough, can you see here that it shows so that God doesn't force people into the realm they don't have faith for. And that is why so many children of God will keep going higher, higher. When some other children of God remain stagnant. Ewo Lazarus, Kinsha Marie crumbs je. Igbagbe oju ko joko silele. Seated on the floor and eating from the crumbs. Crumbs nye igbagbe elomi ibelo wa. Timasha timba won. Kinshi baranda. Let me see how I can. Let me see. If I count 1 + 1 with the way I'm walking, something will come. They never think of becoming the king. The person that they will help to carry Bible to. And if you, as a person, you are not expecting a reward from which angle? I will want every child of God to be like Peter here. To desire an extraordinary lifestyle. A kind of life that is greater than the kind of life that their fathers and mothers lived. Bí no mi ò bá sórí rere, ìyẹn ò mí pé kémi má ṣe. Bí no mi ò bá gbé àwọn nǹkan ṣe tó lanky. I know Christ on time. My own life must be better. Far better than my father and my mother's life. That should be our desire. And I believe it should be the desire of all parents here. That your children should be better than you in every ramification. And if you had that in mind, and don't I won't be one let my children be greater than me. Children want at least will be me too. And that's where God will stop with a person. Let's look at number B. And from some of the examples that of several believers who do not have faith for the glorious sin. Let's see another example. In the book of Luke chapter 7 verse 2 to 10. Luke 7, 2 to 10 says, and a certain centurion servant who was there unto him was sick and ready to die. And when he came unto him the elders of the Jews, beseeching him that he will come and heal his servant. Verse 4. And one instantly saying that he was returning to the house, found the servant, that has been sick. Do you understand this story? Let me quickly explain. A centurion is a leader, in our generation now. Let's say we have the head of the soldiers. One of the servants was very sick. And he said, okay, help me to call Jesus. Oh, no. He was not even the one. Some of his people doesn't have eyes. You see this man, eh? There's a man behind our house at Elebu. What's the name of that man, no? Evano Oluwayemisi. What's the name of that man that is there? He's popular, a politician. Just like the same thing that happened here. They now came to Jesus. Jesus, fella is sick. Can you help us? Come and help them. He has built, and he truly, what made Evan to come to my husband was that, he's the one that used to help us to do the road at the Elebu road. He's a good man. Man of God, come and help us. He will soon die. Come and help us to pray for him. That was what happened. And the Bible says Jesus turned and said, okay, let's go to his house. Let's go. And just, Pastor will never hear say, somebody is good. Let's go for him. Because that road, since he died, and say, let's go and heal him. Only for them to get on the way. The same people that came to call Jesus and say, Jesus. How we were told that he said you should not come. He is a man with, and truly, that our backyard. People that were here, entourage Orishirishi that used to follow that man when he was still alive. Same thing was what happened here. He said, I have more than enough servants. If I should tell one, go there, he will go. If I say come, they will come. Jesus, wherever you are, just send your word. I know your word is powerful. I have faith in your word. Send the word to the son, to my servant. He will be making. And Jesus said, can you imagine? A centurion to need back what to buy. Oda, for that, let's look for solution. I could remember then. This ever said, praise the anointing oil. Mo sorry. My husband, I could remember, he said, kill him more to show. What have you got? One jera. Maybe his own face was not much then. Anyway. Because somebody that is already there, that is not even having issues, came back to life here, in our present here. So they took the oil to us, to Papa, and Papa prayed on it. Getting, by the time Jesus turned back and said, can you imagine that faith? He said I should not come. Did Jesus pray? He said, can you ever find this kind of faith here on earth? The Bible says, they got back to the man, only for them to find somebody look at me and say, anything that needs to do about you, man, believe me, it will always be at the right in front of you. I said, then I will not be telling you. Only before you tell me, I will know. Kiwani That is God for you. He said, I will do it. So Fatimoshi Walayema, I will be doing it. I removed my mind. I was just praying, God, let your name be glorified. Glorify yourself. This and do. When I saw some of the things the person used to do at times, when it comes to me, I will not look at myself and say, God, and gradually I'm building my faith. That and turn on see me. Believe in God. Believe in what He has said. He said He will reward you. The reward may come from where you least expected. If you don't focus, see. Go what? How mighty is the faith of this man? Make the servant to be made whole. Talk less of those who are looking for how to touch him, how to go and see him. Yes, let me touch him. They did not receive their healing, but somebody at the comfort of his house received the healing, perfect healing, because of what? Faith. In fact, Bible even put it and said, even if you have faith like small, like a mustard seed. Small as when I saw the mustard seed, only quite tiny. I don't know how many of us have seen mustard seed be here. Okay, at least have seen it. And in fact, they gave me a whole bottle of mustard seed, a whole bottle. And when I saw it, if Baba Tobi Jula, so small. Bible says if you develop an uncommon kind of faith for the kind of life that you want God doing it for you. Igbagbo oni ko je kekere kon ko lo bai. He will use it for you. And because there is no faith in us, that is the reason why we are not enjoying his products. The product is available, but your faith is what can give the product to you. If you don't have faith, there is no how the season of reward can come. It's not possible for you to receive the reward in your hands. Have faith as small